Okay, we're out here with our camper and you can see it still has the cover on it. We're going to take the cover off today and do some pre-camping season checks. The reason we want to do that is even though we're a few weeks out from our first trip, if something's wrong, a system's not working or something's broken, maybe an animal's gotten in and damaged some things, I'd rather find out about that now than right before a trip and have to cancel our trip or something. So I say we because my daughter Alyssa is helping me with this today, and we're going to see just how long it takes us to take the cover off. So a couple of things to keep in mind as we remove the cover from our camper. Number one, if you have to go on the roof, and hopefully we can avoid that, but I've got a ladder in case we need to, you want to be careful of vent covers, antenna, different things that you could easily break if you step on because you can't see them through the cover. Number two, as always, this really should be number one, be careful if you're going on top of your RV because you're up pretty high and a fall could hurt you. And third, I guess I would say, is try not to snag your cover on, again, things like vent covers, the air conditioning cover, antenna. If you're not careful, you could snag it and rip the cover, and they're not cheap, so we don't want to do that. So just a couple of things to keep in mind today. Okay, so that wasn't too bad. We timed it and it took us just under 10 minutes to take the cover off. Now you could see how I was being careful, working it a little bit from side to side. Again, that was to make sure that we didn't snag the cover on anything on the roof and possibly tear a hole in it. And remember too, your RV is going to have those little gutter downspouts that stick out to bring rainwater away from the roof, and it's really easy to snag your cover on that or possibly break one of those off. So we want to be careful, especially in the corners. So now that we have the cover off, we're going to do a quick little inspection, make sure there's nothing hanging off the camper or some debris that might damage it as we take it to our house, which is, we can actually see it from here, and we're going to just take it slow. But the main thing you want to check before we drive is the tire pressure. Your tire pressure is going to decrease over time, especially if your camper has been in storage over the winter. So you want to make sure it's at a safe pressure before you drive it out of storage. Okay, we're down to our last tire. The other three looked good. So we'll check the pressure of this one real quick. All right, we're in the low 60s, which for these tires is perfect. I'll tell you, these Goodyear Endurance tires really hold their air pressure. The tire pressure has hardly moved since I put the RV into storage back in the fall in November, and here it is April. So these are pretty solid tires, and they've already got over 7,000 miles on them. Alright, so here's the cover on our driveway, and now the fun part comes in trying to fold this and get it into this bag. Alright, I'm pretty happy when we get it in the bag on the first try.